Hey guys, and welcome to the first day of 2014, which is cool. I hope it's going to be an awesome year, and I have some dreams and hopes which I hope will happen this year. One of them is definitely moving to UK, and secondly is that I will find a job which I really will enjoy. And you probably ask yourself, Michael, what are you doing? I am on my penny board, just rolling around a bit. It's still. Of course, it's had to rain again today, so I couldn't take out my sander and sand the fingerboards. But I'm going out to the workshop and put another deck in the mold shortly. And that's another thing which I definitely have to force myself to do this year in the resolution, is to be more active in creating fingerboards. And I noticed the last Split-Ply I did, the one for Sebastian, which I'm doing for a trade. A lot of people showed interest in that sort of Split-Plies, and I was like, well, wait a minute guys, how come you can be so interested in my Split-Plies when you see what Beast Pans and Primitive Decks makes? Because Beast Pans, he's insane, his Split-Plies are crazy amazing. Primitive Decks are really coming up with some awesome ones as well. He did one with a snake, I really liked that one. And he also did one with a bomb, like you know, a bomb which just explode. I think that was such a cool board, and I was like, I wish I could afford to go and buy all that. Unfortunately, I'm not buying very much of decks, and when people ask me if I want to do trades, I'm not trading for decks either really, because I have so many decks from all different kind of companies, and I make decks myself, so decks are not really the thing I'll need. One thing I will like though is a Black River L rail, or preferably, if anyone has it, the Cali Iron L rail. That is really, the Cali would be the creme de la creme to get because they're so rare and they don't sell them anymore. But the Black River won't be fine as well. That's the only rail I really want. And also the flat face bike rack, preferably in yellow. And if not yellow, then in just steel, because I can always paint it myself. I need to get my bloody rear in gear and record tomorrow if I can get up in time, because I slept almost all day. I didn't get up till about 2:30 today because I was so tired from last night. But I need to get the 10,000 subscriber giveaway video sorted out. And don't forget, from now, 1st of January, there's no monthly giveaways anymore now. They're going to be done every time I hit another 1,000 subscriber. It's going to be another giveaway. Probably a bigger giveaway, but that's how I'm going to do it instead. Hopefully it'll give me, because it'll take longer time for me to get 1,000 subscribers than it will to do a monthly giveaway, so I don't have to do it every single month. I hope that it will be. I don't know, maybe I'll get more subscribers suddenly, I don't know. I hope I will, but I don't expect it. That's why I said, oh, let's do the giveaway that way instead. I'm expecting a penny board from Lewis in the mail, normal size. This here's my nickel. And then I'm also having a trade with Megan for another penny board, which is a red one, but I need to finish the decks for her, so she can ship that off to me and I'll send her the decks. I think we have a ghost here. Look, my board is running by itself. This is awesome. So in the workshop again, taking another deck out of the mold. This one here is for, oh, really was stuck. This one here is for Sydney. There we go. Ooh, nice. See how it dyed some of the mold? But I need to get the tape off here and hopefully it will look like a nice deck. This tape I had here from I think it was from Jason. Really is nice tape because it doesn't leave residue and doesn't ruin the split. Look, that's a cool split. It's gonna be such a nice split, and this is for Sydney. He wanted to have it in purple and orange, even though it looks blue on the camera, but it is purple. Yeah, so I'm gonna put another deck in the mold, also for Sydney. Different look, but I hope you will like them. Alright, so another Split-Ply in the mold, and you guys can see I'm being more productive already now. I have a little stack over here of decks which is already ready to be sanded out. I have already pre-drawn the shape on it. I'm going to drill them after. Just my phone playing music. Just going to turn it down a bit. As you can see, I I have my deck here clear coated. I already had someone writing what I wanted to trade. As mentioned earlier in this video, it's just really a rail I'm looking for, Black River L rail, and I also clear coated the top. Nice and shiny now, and perfect pop. Really good deck. I really love this myself. I can, if you really wanted to, sand away the markings of where the trucks has been, but it doesn't do anything really. Also, I had this. It's an old mold, very old. You can see that's from before I did the square versions. This is the round ones. They work, they're fine. The only problem is that when you squeeze it, the veneer will only be squeezed inside where the actual thing is. So all the veneer sticking out here will not be as hard put together. So the shape you will be making with this mold is basically only the shape here around, because it's gonna look weird if you don't just sand it into that. And I can't remember how many millimeters it is. I think it's about either 29 to 30. It's definitely not a 32 millimeter, because this here is 34, and you can see that's quite a bit. So, but if anyone would like to do a trade for this, works perfectly. But I personally don't want to use this sort of molds anymore, because I know the indentations and the tail will only be the shape they are here. So, but it's a hard mold, you can hear, and yeah, it works fine. So if anyone should be interested, I would say, I'm gonna put my deck on top. You can see it's like fit very well with the deck I have here, so it's very similar to it. But you will, as you can see, you will get shorter kicks and stuff like that, and it's also a narrow. This here, my deck is a 32 millimeter deck, so you will only make about, let's say, let me put it there. Yeah, you'll go to about 30 millimeter decks with this mold here. So yeah, but look me up for some trade. But this here will have to be quite a good trade, because it's a little bit heavy. So it'll cost me quite a bit to send. So it has to be quite a good trade. I'll catch you guys later. Oh, I didn't show you this. My Mike's not a flat face. The one I got from Mike, I just gave it a light sanding and clear coated it, and it looks awesome. The colors are more vibrant now as well again. So I'm really happy with this. And for those of you asking, yes, this is the one Mike Snyder used in his video writing this deck, and he sent it to me, which is so kind of him. He's really awesome. Another thing you guys should definitely do is to go and check out Tobek's channel, Rory. I'm going to leave a link down in the description. He had an accident with his finger, and it's been quite a long time since he's been fingerboarding. And he made a new video which called Recovery, and bro, welcome back to the fingerboarding community. Missing your videos a lot, and he doesn't disappoint. His editing is mint. It's just so cool, and you guys should go and check the video out, and if you're not yet subscribed to him, subscribe, because there will come more fingerboard stuff out. He's really awesome, both at editing and fingerboarding. He's like, I can't do a third of the tricks he can do. Alright guys, I want to show you something, a trick which I have not been very good at, and which Lasse used to do a lot, but because he used this one here. This here is a chrome. It's a glow in the dark actually. I don't know if I can show you guys if I just take a second up under here in the light. I don't know if it'll show, but maybe you can see that it is glowing. No, you can't see it here. Let me just try and bring it out here. We'll go out in the dark, and you should be able to see that it is glow in the dark. Can you see it now? Yeah. That was just put under the light, so that's glow in the dark. So if you look at this kendama here, this glow in the dark thing is very rough compared to, you can hear it's like a lot more anti-slide, and when you do tricks like lighthouse and lunas and stuff, it's more stable. Wow, I'm just trying to grab it up right over my face. There we go. You can see it's actually quite solid. I can move around and it doesn't really slide, as if with the other one it would slide a lot. So catching lunas with this should also be much easier. So I'll try, see if I can do it. Well, I'm not that good at it. Almost first try. We'll try again. There we go. And as you can see, it's not touching my fingers. It's just standing nicely in there. And then I have to go down and get it into falling in like that. So that's why Lester has become so good at it. He had one of these very early and practiced with that, but because it's like so it slides a lot less, so it was easier for him to understand and catch it. Now he can do it with the other ones, and I'm also starting to get them with the other ones, but definitely this one here is a good lunar practice tanner. I really think, because if I try and do it with the other one, I can show you a lighthouse first, which is the one where it stands like this, and I'll show you how little I can move compared to it, alright? Alright, lighthouse, well, see, that's much more slippy. I can't even, I'm not faking this, guys, seriously, I'm not faking this. Ah. Right. See, that with the other one I just stood perfectly still, so that was the difference. Alright, so let me try and do the lunar with this one here and see if I can get it. Nearly. Nearly. No way, that was no way. Oh, another little trick we've been practicing on. Do this here where you first go airplane. You put your finger under here and you can do like different things, and you can spin with your whole here. You just like lift up and you can do different spins. And sometimes you can do this quick one where you like whoop and go straight down the ball again. So let me try and do that. There. Ah, it's a reverse lunar. Come on. So close, let's try again. There you go. And let's do this. But kendama is fun, guys. I like it a lot. Alright everybody, but I think I'm gonna be sitting here, I'm watching something about gangs. I find stuff like that very interesting. Documentaries about gangs related stuff like that, and many other things. And also been working on some graphics for the trade I'm going to do with Sebastian, and he wants to have a tie-dye deck, so he came up with what it has to say on it. But that's the tie-dye deck. Woo! Keep calling fingerboard. And then I made another one with the bears for him. It's like a whole lot of little teddy bears, and this one is the only one got a face. So that's gonna be another deck which I'm doing for him. So that's really cool. Yeah. And those are graphical decks, but he's gonna get the Split-Ply, the awesome one you saw out there with all the lines and stuff like that. And he's also gonna get an exotic deck. So yeah, that's a big trade. You probably ask why he's getting so much stuff. Because he's sending me a GoPro Wide Edition with a whole lot of extras, plus the LCD screen for the back, and that is a big trade. Alright, but as you noticed, I've been making a lot of fingerboards recently. They're all out there and just need to be sanded, but because it's been raining and wet outside. Alright guys, I am feeling a little bit tired now, and I was supposed to start at an extra Split-Ply, but I never got to do that, so I have just been sitting here being lazy, figuring out what kind of splits I want to do. I've seen a lovely idea that was not on a fingerboard, that was actually on a table, but I thought I want to try and use the same pattern, but it's going to be very tricky, but it's going to look awesome when it's done. So I hope that I can finish that eventually. So yeah, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take good care, and don't forget to practice your kendama tricks. If you want to get better at it, you need to practice. Same with fingerboarding, and I promise you guys there will be fingerboarding videos out in the near future. I'm trying to figure out with both Christian but also Robin if they want to make some sort of nice edits together, which could be awesome. Yeah. Alright, but I better get some sleep, because that's part of my New Year's resolution, that I will try and get earlier to bed. Peace guys.